The history of the western goldfields is filled with strange tales of how big strikes were made. But none was stranger than the story of the richest mine in Alder Gulch, Montana. Now, most of the strikes in the gold-plated gulch were the result of sweat and elbow grease. But in this case, it was due to the smell of the solid gold pie.
A handsome woman is a jewel. A good woman is a treasure. And you, my fair Lucinda, are the epitome of both.
Never mind this sweet talk, you old villain. Tell me what you've done about that job.
Job? Unfortunately, my dear, the labor consisted of shoveling gravel for hours on end.
It's honest work, and it pays well.
Of course, my dear, but my back, an old war injury, you know, it impairs my prowess with a shovel. The pain is very severe, you understand.
Aye, Dan, aye. That I do.
Slow down, you big-bellied baboon! Can't you run, you run. If we don't get there, they'll all be sold out. What do you say to my dears?
And don't come back, you old bog trotter. There'll be no more pay for you till you go to work. Nay, and nothing else.
Oh, Lucinda.
Miss Lucinda, please don't cry.
If that storyteller did anything to you...
I'm not crying. I never cry.
Yes, ma'am. I know, ma'am.
We only came in for some of your delicious pie.
Of course. Excuse me?
Yes,
Two?
yes, and two, please. Miss Lucinda, if there's anything at all we can do.
Like raising a few knots on Dan Mickelson's head?
No. I mean, he's a dangerous man. I didn't want you to be hurt on my account.
Dan Mickelson's dangerous?
Maybe if we just talk to him.
By hand.
Mr. Coyle, Mr. Briscoe, you're good friends. Aye, and good man as well. But I'm afraid it'll take a miracle to make Dan go to work. Thank you kindly.
Yes, now, Miss Lucinda, don't you be discouraged now. Hey, remember, them miracles is always happening, and I got a feeling one is just before happening now.
Dangerous. I can whoop that lazy storyteller with one hand.
Don't be dumb, Briscoe. He may be a worthless critter, but she's in love with him. Don't you know nothing about love?
No, and neither do you.
Heck, I don't. I almost got married once.
You're lying.
I ain't doing no such a thing. You remember when you laid up there over at the house? There's this widow woman there. She owned a ranch outside of town. She had 6 cows.
You never told me, Corley.
Well, there's lots of things I never told you. You ain't my daddy.
Yeah, but I'm your partner.
Well, that's different. Ain't the same thing at all. Don't be mad at me tomorrow. Right now, we got to figure out some way to keep Miss Lucinda happy. You know, we don't want to lose the best pie baker in Alder Gulch.
Yeah, the only pie maker in Alder Gulch.
Got to figure out some way to get that old Dan Mickelson to go to work, but that's going to take some real sneaky thinking.
Henry Laverne.
No. No, absolutely not. You two are not getting me involved in any more of your crazy schemes.
You wasn't listening, Henry. We want you to do the scheming.
Meddlers. You two are born meddlers.
We ain't no such thing.
Look, never mind the insults. How do we get Dan to go to work?
Well, now, that's a real problem. Now, that's going to take some hard thinking.
Well, think. Think.
Well, the trouble is, I don't think too well when I'm hungry.
Oh. Here, have a hunk.
Blackmailer.
Nothing of the kind, merely priming the pump.
Well?
No. First of all, we have to find a reason for Dan to want to work. Now, what's he like best?
Well, that's easy. Pie.
Exactly. So, we have Miss Lucinda cut him off.
And then she's already done that. We just heard it.
No, that was just talk. He means for real.
Yeah, but what if it don't work, Henry?
Well, then we start to put the pressure on.
Oh.
Fairest damsel of them all, may I offer you a small token of my esteem?
Do you have a job yet?
Well, no.
Then you may know. I'll be accepting no tokens from a man with empty pockets and a fear of decent work.
But Lucinda...
Book me no boots, Don Mickelson. I'll no be courted by a worthless loafer.
Will you not even allow me to tell you a tale of romance and adventure in exchange for a wee piece of pie?
I told you. No more pie till you go to work.
As you command, my dear. I shall go seeking employment this very day.
Employment. Ah, the man's hopeless. Hopeless, I tell you. The man cares for naught but his books and his stories.
Nonsense, Miss Lucinda. Now, Dan loves you, and you know it.
Aye, maybe he does. But he'll never be able to support a wife. And I'll no support any man.
Well, of course not. You just don't give up hope. We've barely started.
Yeah, a few more weeks without your pie, he's gonna feel mighty different.
I fear it's no use.
Miss Lucinda, Henry's got lots more ideas. Ain't you, Henry?
Well, he better have.
Yes, of course. Now, you just hang on, Miss Lucinda. We'll have Dan working in 2 weeks.
You're good friends. And you mean well. But I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Aye. And me too. I'll be going now.
Well? Oh, hush up and sit down. I'm getting an idea.
Yeah, it better be a good one.
Dan's not really worried yet, because he figures that she's going to soften up sooner or later.
Well, she always does.
And why?
Because she loves him and he knows it.
And why? How does he know it?
Oh, for Pete's sakes. Because she ain't never looked at anyone twice, that's why.
Exactly. Well, Dan Mickelson is going to have a rival for Miss Lucinda's hand.
Oh, you're loco. She wouldn't.
Oh, hush up. He means pretend. Don't you?
Yes, of course. If Dan thinks there's a chance that he might really lose her, there ain't nothing he won't do to hang on to her, even go to work.
Well, you're the love expert. What do you think?
Just might work.
Well, the problem is to find the right man. Someone that Dan will take seriously. Like maybe a miner with a rich claim.
But don't look at me. I'm too ugly and ignorant. Now, Corley here, he's a regular Casanova. He knows all about women and all that.
Oh, hush up. I'm just as ugly as you are, and I ain't got no smarts neither.
Oh, relax. You're both too old.
Oh.
Old. Now, we need a man about 45. Handsome, well-educated, a smooth talker.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking he'd be perfect.
Well, not perfect, but he'll sure do.
Who are you talking about?
Henry?
No, not me. I absolutely refuse. There is no way. No, I told you. No.
Yancy, my friend, you make the tastiest Irish stew in Alder Gulch.
How about some more? There's plenty here.
No, thanks, I'm full. Unless perhaps you wouldn't happen to have a wee piece of pie.
If I did, I'd sure be eating it myself. I hear Miss Lucinda's cut you off.
Oh, merely a temporary maneuver to enmesh me in the coils of crude labor.
Way we got it, she's passing out the pie to Henry LeBaron now.
Gossip, my friend, gossip. Foul prevarication.
Well, never mind that now. How about that play? Let's hear the end of it.
Very well. Gentlemen, lend me your ears. This is the final act of that horrendous tragedy, Macbeth. The action takes place in that old castle in the anteroom at Dunsinane. There he is, Coily. I wonder what he's reading today.
Don't make no never mind. We ain't here to listen to no stories.
Now slip your arm through mine. Move closer and smile up at me.
Like this?
Yes, that's fine.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out! Out, brief candle! Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot. Gentlemen, I'm afraid I'll have to finish this soliloquy later. There is some business of great urgency I must attend to.
Come on, this could be better than Macbeth.
Whoa, whoa! Down from there! You storekeeper!
Oh, what the devil!
John Nicholson, you go away!
You keep out of this! Back to your kitchen!
Now look here, you!
No, I'll teach you to practice your French wiles on my lady!
Oh, for the love of mud!
Don, stop it!
Be quiet, my lady! I'm only going to thrash him. On your feet, you blackguard!
Why, you silly loafer!
Will you? And now, my fairest Lucinda.
Don't you speak to me, you beast!
But my dear, My sweet, I was only defending your virtue.
You best leave her alone.
Yeah, she's found a man who can support her.
But I will.
Oh, yeah, you can read her them stories. You better get away from here, old man. We'll swat you like a fly.
But, gentlemen, you're making a grievous error. Lucinda loves me. Someday I'll find me a gold mine. You'll see. You'll all see.
Oh, now that is a lie. I'd have demolished him if it hadn't been for that woman clubbing me from behind.
Sure you would, Henry.
Well, it's the truth.
Oh, of course it is. She must have hit you that little stick 3-4 times.
Little stick. Well, that club was at least a foot thick, at least.
Oh, yeah, at least, yeah.
It serves me right for listening to you two lunatics in the first place.
You didn't want Miss Lucinda to get mad and move away no more than we did.
Well, anyway, that's settled for now. Dan did go to work, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Went to work all right. Got himself a job helping Yancey that very same day.
Oh, thank heavens for that.
They got fired the next morning when Yancey found him reading instead of shoveling.
Oh, no.
Appears to me you're going to have to come up with something new, Henry.
Yeah. Something that'll really work this time.
Now, look, if you two think I'm going to get mixed up with that pair again, you're a few bricks short of a load.
I just thought you'd like to have a chance to get even with old Dan, you know.
Ah.
I reckon some fellas don't mind being whooped.
Yeah. You know, it kind of irritated me the way old Dan was bragging how he stomped Henry for cozying up to his lady friend.
He what? By that Irish pipsqueak, I'll take him apart corpuscle by
Ooh.
It wouldn't hurt him nearly as much if you made him go to work.
Yeah. You know, Dan gets by without working because the miners feed him in order to hear his stories. Now, suppose those same miners should get mad at him. You know, Dan hasn't had a taste of pie in about 3 weeks. And Miss Lucinda is baking pie tomorrow.
You got it?
You know, Dan's always wanted a gold mine.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to see that he gets one and that he works it. Now, listen.
Miss Lucinda! Come quick, Coyle's been hurt!
I can't come right now.
But you gotta come, he needs you!
I'll come.
Hey, stop! Thief! Stop! Come back here! Somebody stop him! He stole that pie!
Please, fellas. I had no intention. It's only a little pie.
Dan Mickelson, this here miner's court has found you guilty of stealing a dried peach pie from Miss Lucinda McPherson.
But it was only a wee little pie.
Cash up. It is a sentence of this here court that for the next 6 months you work or you don't eat. Now, we've marked you out a claim up there on the side of that hill. Now, Mr. Briscoe, you will hand the prisoner his pick.
Yes, sir, Mr. Coyle.
But there's no gold on that hillside.
If you don't work, you don't eat.
But for 6 months?
Every day of it, and there's going to be someone right here all the time to see that you don't do no loafing.
Gentlemen, this is inhuman. Me poor back.
The sentence starts right now, so get.
I won't.
Maybe he'd rather we strung him up by his thumbs for a few days.
Yeah. Or we could tie him to a couple of mules.
Enough. I'll work.
That's the spirit. Who knows, you might strike it rich.
Come on, put your back into it harder. Well, now what's wrong?
Gold!
What?
I've struck a vein! Look, I'm rich! I'm rich!
The biggest strike in Alder Gulch, and we had to give it to him.
Yeah, and then he sells it and takes Miss Lucinda away for good.
I think I may cut my throat.
Well, no more pies for us.
Hey, wait, Coyle. I hear there's a woman over in White Flats who makes wonderful pies.
Oh?
Yeah, now all we have to do is figure out how to get her over here. She takes over Miss Lucinda's place, and then... Oh, but that'll take a lot of tall scheming there.
Well, what we got to do is get a feller, you know, a gentleman type feller.
Oh, no. Oh, no, you two don't. Now, I got beat up once on you.
And so it happened in Alder Gulch, where thousands of hard-working miners toiled and searched for the pot of gold. And one man's laziness and his hunger for pie led him to an incredible fortune. Strange? Yes, but true. California mission's struggle for survival during the early 1800s was not an easy one. Hostile Indians constantly warred on the missions in an attempt to regain lands that they claimed were stolen by the Spanish priests. One such attempt took place at Mission San Juan Bautista when marauding Tulare Indians came face to face with a gift from Father Tapas.
Father?
He's gone, Captain. There's nothing we could have done. He must have known for a long time. Then possibly...
No. You knew him for 2 weeks, I for 2 years. Believe me, Father, if he said nothing, then he knew it was hopeless. Father de la Cuesta.
Yes, Captain.
You understand you are in charge now. I will be outside.
Please.
Wait, little one. Where do you think you're going?
Please, Senor Capitan. Father Tapas is ill. I must go to him.
There is nothing you or any one of us can do now.
No, he can't die. Let me go.
Stop it right now. Do you understand? There, that's better.
I should like to ask you, all of you, to recite a silent prayer for the repose of the soul of Father Tapas, who passed away a few moments ago.
Father de la Cuesta. Father, now that Father Tapas is gone, we must think of the Tulare.
Not now, Captain. Not now.
I'm sorry, Father. Later may be too late. Only the strength of Father Tapas's will has kept them from raiding the mission.
And when they hear of his death, they will attack. Is that it?
Si, Padre. We must evacuate the mission.
To surrender San Juan Bautista now would mean the end of the mission forever. No, Captain.
I have but 2 men. The nearest garrison is 4 days' march away.
Then, Captain, I suggest you waste no time sending for them.
Father Tapas needed no soldiers. He was brave.
Enough.
You're not brave. You're frightened.
I'll get him, Father.
No, Captain. Such love must not be punished. There will be a rosary for Father Tapas this afternoon. Please pass the word.
The boy Jose, too?
No. His grief is a continuing prayer. It will be heard.
Father Tappas?
When I was a lad in the village of Palma del Rio, I was pretty good too. But that was so long ago.
Father Tappas could put 10 in there without missing.
I have no doubt of it. Father Tappas was a very gifted man.
And brave, too. Once he staged away to Tulare raiding party with bells.
Bells?
See, the chapel bells. The Tulare thought it was white man's magic.
I see. Do you think it might work again, Jose?
No, Father. The Tulare have heard the bells many times since. Are you afraid, Father?
Well, I've been here 2 weeks. I've never seen a Tulare, let alone dealt with one. Yes, Jose, I am afraid.
But there's no need. Father Tappas will look after us from heaven.
Faith like yours is a blessing, my son. But often faith alone is not enough.
You'll see. San Juan Bautista is Father Tappas' church. He'll protect it.
The Padre, where is he? Father! Father, wait! Father de la Cuesta, you must listen to reason.
You have sent for the troops?
See? But it is useless. They cannot arrive in time.
As yet, we have no proof the Tulare will attack.
Father, I do not tell you your job. Do not tell me mine. The Tulare will attack. Of that you can be certain.
Help is arriving, Captain.
One wagon, one man, one more scalp for the Tulare.
He's wounded. Come, Captain. He needs help.
You wanted proof? Now you have it.
Easy. Easy. Be gentle with him.
Good, Father. Obliged, Padre.
Senor McGrath, it's been a long time.
Not long enough by the looks of it.
That arrow must be removed immediately. Captain, take Mr. McGrath to the dispensary.
Just a minute, Captain. Where's Father Tappas?
Father Tappas is dead, senor.
Dead? Well, that explains the Tulare being on the warpath. Now, maybe one of you can explain why I risked my life delivering that thing?
What in Saint's name is...
That's a barrel organ, Padre. And you don't find them around Saints. I saw one once in a San Francisco saloon, but in a mission playing the sailor's hornpipe?
Captain, do you know anything of this?
Nothing, Father. Nothing.
Captain, see to Mr. McGrath. I wish to study that barrel organ. Ellington Organ Works, Limited, London, England. All this way?
It is a gift from Father Tappas. It's his way of saying he's looking after us.
No, my son. That it's a gift is obvious. But from Father Tapas? No.
It is from Father Tapas. I know it.
Well, do you know he sent for it?
No?
Well, then, did he ever mention it to you?
No, Father.
And the music is not the music of the church. So you see, there'd be no reason
There is
for
a reason. I know it.
Jose, wait!
Please, senor. You should be in bed. Rest, regain your strength.
Rest? Joaquin's out there with 20, maybe 30 braves, just waiting to burn this place to the ground. I'll do my resting a long way from here.
Tell the father your feelings. Convince him that we must leave the mission.
He's not planning to stay here.
See.
Well, now, don't that beat all?
He may listen to you.
Well, he better listen awful fast, because I won't be here 5 minutes from now.
Father, I have told Senor McGrath of your decision to remain at the mission.
So?
So? Take a look at this, Padre. Take a good look. You won't be so lucky. You're not just committing suicide. You'll be responsible for the death of every man, woman, and child in this mission.
Enough! Captain, these two are your feelings?
Si, Padre, they are.
I had little time to know Father Tapas, but I'm told he was a very great man. When I look into Jose's face and the faces of the others, I know this to be true. I cannot leave before internment services.
He was my friend too, Padre, as you are. Don't make me run out on a friend.
Can you?
If the lives of others are involved, yes, I think I can.
And you, Captain?
My responsibility is the safety of all.
That is as it should be. As a friend, what would you do?
Bury Father Tapas now and leave with us.
Que Dios nos ayude.
Joaquin himself. Looks like your mind has been made up for you, Padre.
We must pray.
It's men and rifles we need, not prayer.
Don't do that, Captain. Holding that lance down is the same as a flag of truce.
Your holy man, Tapas, is dead?
Father Tapas is...
Alive. Alive and well.
You lie. You are new holy man?
I am Father de la Cuesta.
Your Tapas was a brave man.
Father Tapas was a good man.
Hey!
There goes our last chance.
See, Father has much to learn.
Now, learning takes time. That's something we just ran out of.
You are on Tuler land. You must live, or you'll die.
But so little, when you have so much.
You live, or you die.
Father Tapas entrusted the mission to me. I will not leave.
That ain't the fastest turnabout I ever heard of. First, you're going to leave after the services, and now you ain't leaving at all.
Father, you must reconsider.
I have reconsidered. I'm staying. Requiem Mass for Father Tapas will be at dawn tomorrow. You may leave or remain. It is your decision.
Some choice. Get your people together, Captain. I can handle about 12 on the wagon.
Your wagon may be of more value after the Mass, when speed is essential.
You're going to wait until morning? You're as crazy as a priest.
you there? Jose, what are you doing?
See, Father.
What is this, Jose?
A bow, Father, to fight the Tular.
Is this what you have learned here in the mission?
No.
Jose, have you forgotten so soon? Why, right here in this very spot, you told me that Father Tapas was watching out for us. Now, what would he say to see you dressed like that?
But Father, it was you who said that faith is not enough.
Yes, I did say that. Perhaps I said it because my faith is not as strong as yours.
But you are a priest.
Priests are human, Jose. We too make mistakes.
That may be, but staying at the mission, I know it's not one of them.
I wish I were sure of that.
Mr. McGrath think you crazy. I heard him say it.
Mr. McGrath may be a very wise man.
That's good. Father,
Yes?
it was wrong of me to say that you were afraid. I will stay with you, Father, when the others leave.
You'll do no such thing. Now, Mr. McGrath has agreed to wait until morning. When he leaves, you leave with him.
But
No buts. That's an order.
in my tribe, I would be considered a man. I would have hunted buffalo, maybe killed an enemy in battle. Here,
Here, you are a boy. And that is good, Jose. Manhood will come soon enough. And it will not be determined by the enemies you kill.
Posted guards on the wall, one in the bell tower. How are you doing?
Rifles we have plenty, senor. But men to fire them.
Yeah. Well, maybe with luck we'll be out of here before Joaquin makes his move.
He's posted sentries. That's good.
Knowing when a rattler's gonna strike ain't much good if it can't be stopped.
Is there room in the wagon for the women and children?
There's room for everyone, Padre.
I don't understand.
Most of them have gone already, Father.
I see. I will understand if you leave tonight.
Come with us, Father. There's nothing you can do here.
Be sure you leave no one behind, Captain.
That don't beat all.
We leave tonight?
No. We can't travel at night. And I'd rather be here behind these walls after dark. We'll leave at first light. Is everyone here?
Difficult to say. Some left during the night.
What about the Padre?
It's no use. He refuses to leave.
There's no time left to argue. Come on, boy. Come on, Captain.
No. We attack the mission.
Father!
Jose!
Why didn't you leave with the others?
I cannot leave before the mass, Father.
Don't you realize what you've done? You'll be killed.
You didn't leave.
It is my place to remain.
Then it is mine too. I will assist in the mass.
You will leave immediately. Now go.
It's too late, Father. Look.
There's still time. I'll hold their attention while you run. Understand? Now run hard and fast. Run!
But, Father...
Don't argue! Run! God go with you, my son.
Ooh. Why are you stopping? Senor? Senor McGrath.
What'd you say, Captain?
You were thinking of Father de la Cuesta?
Yeah, I guess I was.
We did all we could. I mean, no one can do more.
I suppose not. Still,
We are going back, senor?
Yeah, we're going back.
I ask that you come in peace.
The others ran like rabbits. Why did you remain?
Because my place is here. I ask again, have you come in peace?
I have come in war, not peace. You should have left with the others. You will die here. This is Tulare land.
This is God's land. Die!
It is the spirit of Father Tapis.
It asks for peace, Joaquin. Peace.
There will be peace.
I'm seeing it, but I don't believe it.
It seems, senor, you and I, we are not needed after all.
I told you, Father. The organ is a gift from Father Tapis.
Yes, you did, my son.
You will teach my people the magic of the mission.
I will teach your people to have faith in God. And like Jose, faith in people. That is the true magic of the mission.
The mission was not destroyed. Joaquin and his tribe remained, as did the trader McGrath. And to this date, the origin of the barrel organ remains a mystery. You can see it today in the Mission Museum in the town of San Juan Bautista, midway between Carmel and Santa Clara, California. In the autumn of 1875, some 2,000 Apaches were confined to the vast and desolate San Carlos Reservation in the Arizona Territory. They had one trusted friend, John Clum, who at the age of 25 was the youngest Indian agent ever appointed. In addition to giving the Apaches their first chance at self-government, Clum created a police force manned entirely by the Apaches, a group which would later be known as Clum's Constabulary.
Hut, Asa, left flank. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Get in step. Right flank. Hodge. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Pick it up. Hut, 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 2, 3, 4. Hut, 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 2, 3, 4. Hut, 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 2, 3. Left flank. Hodge. Hut, Asa. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. To the rear. Hodge. To the rear. Hodge. To the rear. Hodge. Left flank. Hodge. To the rear. Hodge. Hut, 2, 3, 4. For the left flank. Hodge. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Squad, halt. Right face. Forward.
That's some police force you got there, Mr. Clum. Yes, sirree.
Well, they're coming along, man.
Why, sure. In no time at all, they'll have every Apache in the territory saluting them.
Go all have the boys help Mr. Crutcher get the supplies off the wagon.
I am sorry, Mr. Clum. We try, but we are slow to learn.
We keep trying, Largo, but they never seem to get any better.
But, Mr. Clum, if you believe in us, we believe in us.
I try, but...
Then we show, white man. We show Apache not need pony soldier to watch. We watch. And Apache be good. Yes?
Sounds good when you say it, Largo, but I don't know.
Then you will help. Maybe tomorrow we be better. Okay?
Okay, Largo. Tomorrow.
Oh, you hear the rumor about the cavalry pulling out?
Oh, I can't say as I have. I hope they don't.
I should think so. From what I've seen, your boys ain't near ready to take their place.
They're doing just fine, Crutcher.
Well, Joe Grimes doesn't think so. He's putting together a vigilante group.
Then he's asking for trouble. We haven't been bothered by the Indians for months now.
Been a lot of cattle stolen.
You do not know that Apache took them, Mr. Crutcher.
You calling Joe Grimes a liar? He blames your chief, Manos.
I do not think so. But even so, he do not need white men. We, the Apache police, we talk to Manos.
You? Why, Manos hates your kind more than he does the white man. Look at you, turned against your own people.
Okay, Crutcher, that's enough.
All right. You just keep playing soldier. But Grimes, me, and the rest, we'll be ready for Manos. Tomorrow, Mr. Clum. Tomorrow we be better.
From left, hot, 1, 2, 3, 4, hot, 2, 3, 4, hot, 2, 3, 4. Squad, hold, left, face, adding.
Very good, John, for beginners.
Well, Captain, all we need's a few more weeks. They'll be as good as any squad in your outfit.
Cage, hot,
Perhaps you're right, John. If you have the time. That's what brought me out here. We're leaving. We've been transferred to Fort Laramie.
When?
Next Thursday. 3 days.
But can't you ask him for a little more time?
You follow orders in the Army, John, not ask questions.
But, Lauren, we're not ready. I can fool myself, but we need weeks.
Yes, and you should have them. But nothing can change my orders. Not even this.
What is it?
A petition signed by nearly 1,000 people asking Washington to keep us here.
What's send it on?
Oh, I intend to. But we'll be long gone before this gets east. And it'll be months before there's an answer.
I see. And it's us or Joe Grimes' vigilantes.
Oh, they won't be needed. If your men do their job.
Lauren, my friend, you saw.
Yeah, John. I saw it. A uniform on a drill field never made a soldier. The Apaches are proud. They should be taught to use that pride, to govern themselves. We've said it 1,000 times, John. Your constabulary is the beginning.
Is all right, Mr. Clum?
Cowboy's leaving, Margot. 3 more days and they'll be gone.
That is good. Today we be better than yesterday. Tomorrow, better still. Next day, same. By Thursday, we be best. Yes?
Sure, Largo. Thursday.
So this is Clum's constabulary, eh?
One of them, Mr. Grimes.
I'm surprised, John, that you think that he and the others can stand between this town and their chief, Manos.
Nobody's had to take that stand yet. If we're lucky, nobody ever will.
If. But just in case, the vigilantes are standing ready.
So I've heard. Tell me, you've been against the Apache police from the very beginning. Why?
I don't care what you call them. They're all thieves. And when the chips are down, they don't go against their own people.
You speaking from experience?
They've stolen nothing from me, and I aim to keep it that way.
You're a hard man to understand, Mr. Grimes.
Raid! Raid! Manos is on the warpath. Everybody, you hear?
What is it, Crutcher? What happened?
The Benton place, hit by Apaches. Manos burned it to the ground.
Your luck just ran out. Now somebody's got to take a stand. Tell the men to meet me out there.
Largo, take the wagon back. Bring Tuala and the others.
You go to Benton's, Mr. Clum?
After I get Captain Phillips, he's still in charge.
Well, Benton's dead. Not a head of cattle on the place. Well, well. Apache. Manos. What more do we need?
The authority, Mr. Grimes. I still have it. You don't. Let me see that.
Does that belong to Manos?
Maybe Apache, Mr. Glum, but not Manos. Manos not do this.
What did I tell you? They never go against each other.
How do you know, Lago?
Many heel prints, Captain. Many boots. Here, I show. Not fresh, but many.
Captain, you're wearing boots. Glum's wearing boots. We're all wearing boots.
Yes, I know. But he had to be heard out. I'm sorry, John. I guess we'll have to handle this.
Captain, is it all right if the boys and I ride out in a different direction?
Yes. But if you find them, no violence. Come for me.
No moccasin prints here, Mr. Glum. Apache not do this.
Well, we better find out who did, Lago. Because if they catch Manos, they'll hang him.
Manos, Chief. A pony soldier killed. Apache killed pony soldier, many others.
And you pick up the trail their boots left?
It is cold trail. But you say we can do, we can do. Okay?
Okay, go. Dwala, you go to town and watch. If the captain or Mr. Grimes brings in Manos, you come and tell us.
All right, men. That's all for today. Maybe we'll have better luck in the morning. Dismissed!
Captain, we found Manos and his men out near Salt Creek.
Have you followed orders and stayed clear?
Yes, we haven't been seen.
Quickly! Get Davis and Scott. Can't do much until morning, but we'll ride out now anyway. Mount up, men!
Many heel marks. Maybe 5, maybe 6 white men. Many cattle. Move fast. Spend night here.
How do you know?
White man fire. White man's coffee.
Are we far behind them?
Maybe not. But the sun goes. Tomorrow is better. Okay?
Okay.
stand back, all of you. This man Marlis is my prisoner, my responsibility, and I'm going to keep him alive. Now stay back.
They're only asking for justice. Justice for the man who killed Cyrus Benton.
Well, we'll have to wait for a trial to determine if Manos is that man.
When, Captain Phillips?
The rest of them have been sent back to the reservation. They'll be tried later if Manos is guilty.
Oh, he's guilty, all right.
We'll see when he's tried this afternoon, Mr. Grimes. Hold!
No. We want him alive. Now I'll go. You keep me covered. Shoot if they shoot first, but don't kill.
Move him up, come on! Come on, get him up there! There! It's Clump, get him!
Crutcher! Crutcher, I'm not alone. The Apaches are up there on the ridge. You look up, we got you pinned down. Throw down your guns or they'll open fire.
It's no use. Do like he says.
You sure get around, Crutcher.
You got nothing on me.
I will have. If those are Benton's cattle, which I'm sure they are. On, get down.
Douala is here. He says soldier captain has Manos. He will have trial today.
You can prevent an injustice by telling the truth.
No chance, Clum.
They hang cattle rustlers too, Crutcher.
Well, I got a lot of friends in town. I'll take a chance with a trial.
How about you taking your chances out here?
Me? Out here? You must be joking. Tried by a bunch of bloodthirsty Apaches?
Why not? Manos is being tried in town by a bunch of bloodthirsty white men. You'll get a fair trial. Apache style.
Is everything ready?
It is, Mr. Grimes. The trial will be held in the Silver Dawn Saloon. Bring him out, men.
What's the meaning of this?
You got the wrong man, Captain.
Where's your evidence, Clum?
Right behind me, Grimes.
Come on, let's get on with this.
See anybody you know, Grimes? Tell him who killed Benton and stole his cattle.
He did. Matt Crutcher.
That's a lie. You did it to cover your own rustling and tried to blame it on Manos. Is he saying that Grimes killed Benton?
That's right. He didn't want the Apache police involved because he couldn't control them.
But he openly led the vigilante group.
Needed an alibi. Place to be. Place where everybody could see him while his men stole cattle and drove into Mexico.
You pig. You ungrateful pig.
It's the truth. You expect me to take the blame?
The way he had it planned, the more cattle taken, the more trouble the Indians would be in. In the end, they'd be wiped out. He'd be the hero. A rich hero.
Sergeant, lock him up.
Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut. Hut. To the rear. Hodge. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Right flank. Hodge. Hut, 2, 3, 4. Squad. Halt. Dress right. Dress. Ready. Front.
You don't think much of them, do you, Captain?
Clum's constabulary. They're hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. But in case any of them decide to join the cavalry, remember I get first crack at them.
Thanks, Lauren.
I'm sending 6 new uniforms. I don't know if they'll fit the Apaches, but they're yours.
They'll wear them with pride.
You and your savages saved me from making a terrible blunder. I'll never forget how much I owe you. And them. Oh, I almost forgot. I didn't have time to mail this petition. You'll know what to do with it.
Thank you, Lauren.
Squad. Change. Hut. Forward. Ho. High. Right.
John Clum did more than prevent a cruel miscarriage of justice. His humane policies, together with the successful operations of the Apache constables, set a standard of excellence never before attained in solving the problems of the reservation Indians. Be with us again next week for another story from our American past. The year was 1882. Ill feeling towards the Indian nation was at its height, and die-hard renegades roamed the West. But few Indians would admit that their future lay in competition rather than in war with the white man. One such competition took place in Montana, and on its outcome depended the contract.
Jackson, I don't like this. What's that?
You're encouraging these savages to compete against my freight line.
I have no choice, Manning, and you know that. The first of the two low bidders who delivers gets the contract, fair and square.
If they win, you're putting this town in the hands of an Injun freight line.
Well, if this town survived your rates, it can survive anything.
I'll have it your way. But I'm going to be the first one to share it in one way or another.
Be sure you do it legal.
Buck, come on down here.
What do you want?
The contract.
You are tired, my husband.
No, I'm sick. Sick for my pony. Sick for the hunt. I lift like a mule and I drive a wagon like a woman.
There's little left to hunt, even if it was allowed.
Loud.
You promised.
You have my word.
Red Eagle, Little Fawn. I see you're about ready for the big race tomorrow morning.
Do you ask as Indian agent or as a friend?
A friend, Little Fawn, as a friend. No good will come of this. I feel hate in the air.
Well, I can't deny that. But you know how important winning this contract can be to you and your people.
I know.
He's right. There's nothing in this contract that says an Indian can't compete. Nothing at all.
We haven't lost the contract yet. We'll get this one for sure.
Maybe, but a little insurance wouldn't hurt it. It wouldn't hurt a bit.
A white man's work. A white man's home. Even his tongue. We're Arapaho, we're not white.
I know, and I'm proud of it. But we must learn change.
Change. This was my father's. Now it's mine. I belong with my tribe.
No. No one will help us if we don't help ourselves. Our people belong here, starting a new life as we're doing. What do you want?
Is Red Eagle here?
Why are you here?
I have a proposition to make.
What is this proposition?
Come on outside and I'll show you. Look him over, Red Eagle. You will find better horse flesh within 200 miles.
Why did you bring them here?
To sell them.
I can't afford to buy your horses.
Well, these horses you can because I'm giving them to you. And 200 in cash besides.
And what must I give you?
Your rigs and equipment. You keep the livestock.
You'll be the richest Indian in your whole tribe, bar none.
I gave my word. Take your horses and your money.
Well, look, if it's not enough, I'll...
No amount is enough.
I don't get it. We offered him twice what his whole outfit's worth.
Now, there's more than one way to drive a bargain. Maybe cheaper.
What do you mean?
We're gonna win that government contract fair and square.
How?
Hold on, Jackson.
What is it this time? It's late, so get on with it.
We just found... I'll handle this, Buck. It's against the law for Indians to have liquor, isn't it?
You know it is.
You better come with us. There they are. You know what you have to do.
Don't tell me my job.
Hey, that's evidence you're tossing around.
That's all right, Buck. The law's clear. He knows he has to lock him up.
You don't think Red Eagle can take that wagon through on time by himself, do you?
Do you?
My opinion doesn't matter. I know you're not fool enough to leave traces.
No hard feelings, Jackson. You just bet on the wrong freight line.
Mr. Jackson. Ready, you? Little farm. I have bad news. I had to lock up your 2 men for being drunk.
Drunk?
Who gave them the liquor? I don't know. Oh, I know. They said they found it in your barn. Thank you for telling us. You won't be entering the race, then?
Oh, I'll be there.
You'll get help?
There isn't anyone. All my people are with the tribe.
Well, I'll find someone you can hire.
No.
Be reasonable, Red Eagle. You
say I must win this contract to prove that the white man and the red man can live and work side by side.
That's right.
Let one white man help. Just one. It becomes his victory. Can't you see that?
Yes, I understand.
Once again, thank you.
If this fails, they'll try something else.
I'll join you at the starting line after I see Jackson.
Right.
Where's your Indian friend, Jackson?
He's got 5 minutes yet.
Why don't you call it off? You know the country between here and Fort Sheridan. One man would be lucky to get through alone.
You're not worried, are you?
Worried? I spent 5 years building my business. I'm not about to lose it to a savage.
Is that why you got his men drunk?
Prove it.
I must go.
Be careful, my husband.
You're going through with it?
One thing I must ask, my friend.
Name it.
Go to Little Fawn when I'm gone.
Well, I will, but why isn't she here?
Start the race, go to Little Fawn.
Come on, Jackson, let's go.
We gonna be here all day?
You all know what the race is for. The winner, the first who delivers and unloads his supplies at Fort Sheridan, gets the quartermaster supply contract.
Come on, get on with it.
The count of 3. 1, 2. What are you doing?
We have a contract to win, Mr. Jackson.
But the race has already started. Ready? Those crates.
The supplies. The other wagon is loaded with empty crates.
But why?
Red Eagle rides into a trap. Manning and Pardee will never allow him to reach the fort.
So he's a decoy while you take the supplies through. Little Fawn, give it up. You can't possibly take that rig over 100 miles of rough country.
I am a Rapaho, and I am the wife of Red Eagle. You are a witness. I did not leave before the start of the race.
Well, I'll go with you.
It must be done by a Rapaho, or it'll be all for nothing. Don't fear for me.
Even if you get there first, you have to unload. It will take you hours, even if you can do it at all.
I must go now.
You see the way that wagon poked out of town?
Why not? He can't gallop all the way. I don't like it. Hold up.
What for? We got 2 hours of daylight yet.
Do as I say. Right up the tape.
Whoa! What's sticking in your craw, Hank? You act as though we're losing.
You act like we're at the fort signing the contract.
Well, remember, the Army put the contract out for bid because you raised the rate.
I don't recall you arguing about it at the time.
What are you gonna do?
I'm buying us some insurance.
Get up now. Get up. Get up.
Don't turn around. Easy. Rifle. Rifle. All right, let's go. We got a wagon to catch. Move.
I don't like it. They should have been back long ago.
As long as Red Eagle stays behind us, we got nothing to worry about.
I guess not.
Relax. This time tomorrow we'll be in the fort signing the contract.
We have a long way to travel and little time to do it.
Single rider approaching. Notify the colonel.
Pat Jackson, what brings you to Fort Sheridan?
How are you, Colonel? It's been a long time.
It was business then, and it's business now. Am I right?
Quartermaster contract.
I know it. What does that have to do with you? Aren't you still the Indian agent?
I am. One of the competitors is Arapaho.
You can't be serious. You are serious. It's out of the question.
Why?
Because he's an Indian, that's why.
That's no reason, and you know it.
Now, let's not talk about it, Pat. If I know my Indians, your man is halfway to Mexico by now. I ought to hold you responsible for those supplies.
You wouldn't want to place a small wager on that.
How small?
Oh, say $10 against your approval of the contract if my man wins the race.
Done.
Colonel, wagon's approaching.
Oh, a wagon, huh? Well, Pat, your man or mine?
Begging the colonel's pardon, but it's 2 wagons.
Oh, 2, is it? Looks like we have a horse race, Pat.
Hey! What's she doing way out here? Shut up and drive this thing! Hi-ya! Yeah! Ah!
Why, George, we have a tie.
So far, we have.
Oh, yes, one of those unloading clauses. Well, that's why we have them. Come on, let's see who has the strongest back. By the saints, that's some woman.
More woman than I've ever known, Colonel.
I told you I could do it, Mr. Jackson.
Little Fawn, I want to present Colonel McVeigh.
I can't believe you drove this rig over all that distance. It's amazing.
You should know the full story. Now, Little Fawn, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
What do you mean? It's a tie.
The unloading clause, remember?
Oh, yes.
You will accept the shipment, though, won't you, Colonel?
Of course, my dear. Sergeant, verify this manifest.
Yes, sir.
I can see that money now.
Well, this is one time you're not counting before we make it.
What's he up to, Hank?
Well, I don't know, but I sure aim to find out.
Now, you understand. We'll pay you for this shipment, but I'm afraid this will be your last.
Colonel, what are you up to?
Up to? What are you talking about?
Well, what's that bluebelly doing up on the squaw's wagon?
We won the contract. We don't want any tricks.
You haven't won anything till you finish unloading. I suggest you get to it.
Everything is accounted for, sir.
Oh, thank you, Sergeant.
Then you'll sign the manifest, Colonel?
May I? There you are.
Thank you. Now I have work to do.
What's she up to?
I have no idea, Colonel.
There you are, Colonel. Your consignment is delivered and unloaded. The Red Eagle Freight Company has won.
How do you figure you've won?
Look at the manifest you signed.
The wagon is listed on it.
A gift from us to you. Now your property is separated from ours, which means your property is unloaded.
Well, I think she's got you there, Colonel.
Hey, Frank! Look there!
That's Red Eagle. He's got the boys.
What are we gonna do?
Now, let's get out of here.
Those are Manning's men. They must have tried to bushwhack Red Eagle.
Not much success by the looks of it.
Colonel, stop them! Stop those men!
Now, we're looking forward to your service, Red Eagle. You come back and visit us, too, you hear?
I will, and thank you, Colonel.
Thank you. I'd rather have those coyotes in my stockade than on my supply wagons.
We couldn't have done it without your help, Mr. Jackson. Oh, you'd have found a way, Red Eagle.
In July 1885, members of Congress formed a committee to determine whether the Indians could adapt to the changing nation and live in peace. The exploits of Red Eagle and Little Fawn were read into the congressional record as proof that given the opportunity, they could and had. Be with us again next week for another true story from our American past. In the late 1870s, Tombstone, Arizona Territory, was a bustling, growing mining town. Oh, it had its share of gambling and card sharks, all right. But it also had Sheriff Ray Ritter, an ex-gambler who enforced the law. Ray's determination soon had him facing the biggest gamble of his life, a gamble in which all of the odds favored his opponent, the Duke of Tombstone.
Well, where's the brass band? Mm-hmm. You've been up to something.
Mm-hmm. I have. Notice anything different?
Yeah. I should come home for lunch more often.
Oh, Ray, I knew about the place. Don't you notice anything?
Yeah. Looks the same as every rented house we've ever lived in.
Oh, and I spent all morning finishing them.
You mean those Brand new tie-back curtains you just put up? I like them.
Oh, Ray.
Where'd you get the money?
Cleet Damley will let me charge the material at his store.
With the money we've got in the bank, you must be pretty sure I'm going to be reelected next month.
You will be. Then we'll build our own home, and all the years of waiting and wandering will be behind us.
Well, they haven't been very good years, Joanna. I'll make them up to you.
You already have. By making a go of it right here where we belong.
You know where I belong? Right up the street in my office.
First, you'll finish your lunch.
Come here. And I'd like to know how you draw to an inside straight and make it every time.
Have you got more going than you can handle, Mayor?
Cleet and I were having a game when this shopster sits in. And somehow, I don't know how, but somehow he ends up taking us.
Well, you were playing with Edwin Fields. The Duke, he calls himself. And he always wins.
Hello, Ray. Hello. It's been a long, long time.
Ray, do you know this man? Well enough to know he's cheated you.
Oh, be reasonable now. I mean, how could I? Why, we were using Mr. Daimler's own deck.
Let me see those, Cleet. All right, the ring, Fields.
Ray, surely you don't think I'd stoop to that?
I think you'd stoop to anything if you were hungry enough. The ring. Now, turn it over. You see this point? He uses that to punch marks in the cards. Now, he can feel those marks, but you wouldn't notice them.
Why, he ought to be strung up.
No. Now, he's just a tin horn who's sunk to penny ante cheating in saloons.
You don't look like you've done so well either.
Well, you won't be around long enough to find out. I'll give them back their money.
Ray. The Duke. Remember? Let me keep what I want honest so I can get to Bisbee. I mean, I'm broke, Ray.
Sell the ring.
I won't forget this.
Don't. And don't come back. Well, let that be a lesson to you, boys. Don't gamble with strangers.
Fair showing. That's pretty good, Spunky. Pretty good. But not good enough.
That cleans me out. Unless you'd care to wager against a mining claim I've got here.
No thanks, Mr. Callahan. I've been taken before.
Hey, now wait a minute, Duke. Wait a minute. Bisbee ain't no town to be broke in. You've got to give me a chance to get something back.
Where is this claim, Spunky? On some forsaken hillside 80 miles up and 40 miles out?
No, sir. It's right in Tombstone.
Hmm? The Gilded Edge Mine. Hmm? Where'd you get this?
It's mine, legal. I got it off from the partner that died.
You're right, Spunky. You are right. Bisbee sure isn't a town to be broke in. I'll play you one more hand.
I got a marble top commode coming in. It'd be just the thing for your new house, Jerry.
And I've got to think about being reelected before we start building.
Fiddlesticks, Ray, you're a sure thing.
Now, you take it from an ex-gambling man, Fleet. Nothing is a sure thing.
You ride out and see the property today?
Oh, for Pete's sakes, honey, we were just out there yesterday. It hasn't changed.
I'm so proud of you, Ray. We're gonna make it. I know we are.
Oh, after 10 years, I'd say it was just about time.
What's the matter, Ray?
Hello, Ray. Ma'am. I thought I told you not to come back.
Oh, but I have a responsibility to my tenants.
Tenants? Since when?
Since I got lucky in Bisbee.
Who was that, Ray?
He calls himself the Duke. He's a gambler.
Well, has he done something wrong?
Probably. I'll see you at supper.
Are you Marvin Keene, supervisor of the Tombstone Mining District?
I am, sir. How can I help you?
I want this claim verified.
Yes, sir. Howdy, Sheriff.
Come on in, Ray. This may interest you, too.
The Gilded Edge. I don't seem to recollect this one. One moment, please. By golly, here it is. This claim goes back some 18 years.
Come on, get on with it.
And now let's just check and see that everything's in order. There must be some mistake here.
I think not.
But there has to be.
What's the matter, Marvin?
Well, his claim, it gives him title to half of Tombstone.
It does indeed. I gather you find everything in order.
Well, yes, it's perfectly legal, but...
How? How can this be?
A mistake? A lot of people have handled these records over the last 18 years.
Looks like the Duke's old luck is back and working, Ray.
How'd you do it, Fields? Where'd you get the claim?
In a card game, fair and square.
Those words don't go with you.
No matter. It ended up with me owning half this town.
You hold title to the land, but not the buildings.
True. But they're on my land. So my price will have to be met, or I'll have to tear them down.
You won't find a man in Tombstone who'll help you with this.
Oh, yes, I will, Ray. You. The law's on my side, and it's your job to enforce it.
I don't believe it. I've checked with King, and I've seen the claim. But I just can't accept this as legal.
You'll have to. You have no choice.
We'll see about that.
Fred, the law's on his side.
Do I get the impression, Ray, that you're backing this man?
I'm backing nobody that the law doesn't back. Whether you like it or not, Fields has his rights.
And what about the rights of the people that voted you into this job? What about their homes and their businesses?
I'm not going to let them pick the laws that they want to obey.
Oh, you're a fool, Ray. You know what this man is.
That has nothing to do with it.
Well, you might feel differently if you had something to lose.
My land. Our land falls under his title, Fred.
Oh, Ray.
Well, maybe you let him get away with this, but the rest of us won't.
What are you going to do, take the law into your own hands?
If we have to.
Then we're on opposite sides.
And yours is going to be mighty lonesome, Ray.
Oh, Ray, please don't let this happen.
Feels you have no right to this property. I certainly have it. No, you have no right whatsoever.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. We'll understand that. You get that order.
That goes out. Don't ever forget. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Ritter. I hope you'll pardon me. I just left Clete Daimler. I want him evicted.
You told him he could have 2 days.
He's had them, and he hasn't met my price.
And nobody can. Not the money you're asking.
It's beside the point. He's on my property, and I want him off.
I'm warning you. You keep this up, and you can cause more trouble than I can handle.
That's your problem. I want him out. Now.
Ray, I just didn't believe you'd do this to us.
I'm sorry, Clete.
Ray, $2,000 to buy back what is already mine?
It isn't yours, Clete. But I know how you feel.
Do you? Do you know what it's like to see 5 years' work go overboard in 2 days?
Yes, I do.
Well, Daimler, are you paying or leaving?
Leaving.
You must be awful proud of yourself.
You want to talk about it?
There's nothing to say.
Nothing to say. After what he made you do to Clete this afternoon? Why, Clete's one of the dearest, kindest men in the world.
I was doing my job.
Is it your job to destroy our friends? Are you being paid to destroy yourself?
Is that what I'm doing?
Yes, Ray. Look what it's done to us already.
I'm sorry.
You know, for the first time, I'm ashamed to see you on the side of the law. Right or wrong, it's turned the whole town against you.
But you haven't, have you? I mean, I could take it from the others, but I just couldn't take it from you.
Ray, I love you so much. so very, very much. But I'm not as strong as you are. I can't take what's happening.
Are you asking me to quit?
Yes.
If I do, it'll mean starting all over again with nothing but the two of us.
Please. While we still have that.
All right. All right. In the morning. I'm giving you back your town, Fred.
Well, that makes it easier. I was going to fire you.
On what grounds?
Oh, that you and Fields are in this together?
You can't prove that because it isn't true.
Yes, I know. But by then it wouldn't matter.
The whole town is going to be its own judge and jury, is that it?
If the law can't protect us, we have to protect ourselves.
I see. Well, I'm not going to make it that easy for you.
Why, you'd need a dozen deputies to stop this. And there isn't a man in Tombstone who'll help.
I'll get them. I'll get them if I have to go to Bisbee.
Good luck, Ray. It's nearly a half day's ride.
Something's wrong. What is it? Well, that mob out there is getting ready to try you. It's your job to protect me. I can't at the moment. You've got to. They'll kill me. Well, they'll try. I warned you. Now, if you're smart, you'll clear out of here until I get back from Bisbee. Take me with you. I'd never make it with them after you. What'll I do? If I were you, I'd go out there and get on my horse and try to get enough of a head start to lose them.
Come on, boys. Let's go get him.
I'm sorry.
Where'd you catch him?
In the buttes.
All right, get him down. We'll hold trial. Set up some crates at the warehouse.
Yeah,
let's get him.
Yeah.
Take it easy, Fields. This will be all over before you know it.
You can't do this. You're breaking the law.
Well, I don't see anybody around here running to help you.
This court is now in session. The people of Tombstone accuse you...
That's enough, Haskell!
You'll still need a dozen deputies.
I've got better than that if you'll listen to me.
Nothing's changed.
It has. Now hear me out. Spunky! Spunky, come on out here. You know this man?
I sure do. He called himself the Duke. He cheated me out of my claim.
Drunken old sot.
Well, all right, so he cheated the old man. What's that got to do with us?
Have you ever heard of the Congressional Mining Act of 1872?
No, what about it?
Well, I'll tell you. It specifies that for a claim to remain valid, that the owner must put in $500 worth of improvements the first year. Did you do that, Spunky?
I never seen $500 in my whole life.
Well, that means that claim was invalid even before Fields got it.
What you're saying, then, is the land was ours all along.
That's true.
You can't detain me, Ray. I haven't broken the law.
Don't press your luck, Fields. Get out while you still can.
Well, I guess I acted rather stupidly, Ray. I can only say I'm sorry and ask you to stay on.
No, I don't really think so, Fred. You see, Joanna wants me to quit. And I'm going to listen to her.
But, what'll you do?
Well, I'm not really certain, Fred, but I think maybe I'll run for mayor.
Whether he did or he didn't, history doesn't tell us. The Duke's luck never returned. He worked as a cook in a cheap San Francisco cafe, and then turned up in the Chicago poorhouse. Died a pauper at the turn of the century. Be with us next week for another true story from our American past. The shimmering heat, the dust, and the longing for gold brought out the worst and the best of the men who sought fortunes on the desert in the 19th century. Men from totally different walks of life were thrown together. Unique friendships were made. And sometimes, a man's life depended on the faith of one who but a few days before was a total stranger. This is what happens in our story tonight, which took place in the Arizona Territory at early candlelight.
What's the matter with you? Can't you burn?
Yeah, having trouble, Nat?
That's a dang stove. I must have come over on the Mayflower. Won't burn or nothing.
Oh, looky there. Now, ain't those pretty?
Now, you needn't bother with the remarks. Just help yourself and keep going.
I'm just telling you how pretty they are. And you know they got staying power, too. Mine stayed with me all day yesterday.
Just like a piece of leather.
Yeah, so you better go light with them, fellas. What's left over, we use to mend our saddles.
Well, I'm quitting. You guys can cook your own dang food.
You getting ready to leave us, boy?
You saying I ain't?
Well, no, but we got kind of verbal agreement, ain't we?
Kinda.
Well, you gonna back out on that?
Well, I ain't a cook and I never will be.
Sure be sorry to see you go, Nat. Never had a better cook around here.
It appears like the boys don't agree with you on that, Nat.
Yeah, well, that ain't what they were saying a minute ago.
Now, about this verbal agreement, I mean, I'm not going to hold you to it. It wouldn't stand up in no court of law. I'll tell you this much, we do need you.
Man hires on, he gives his word he's going to stay. Ain't much of a man if he goes.
Well, now?
I didn't leave home to do no cooking and stick around camp all day.
Well, now, that's kind of the agreement we made when we took you on. I mean, you do the cooking, and we get somebody to take your place.
Don't look like it'll ever happen. Don't look like I'll ever mind.
Keep a good eye on that gold in there.
Now, you cheer up, boy. Things will get better, all right?
Those are the broadest toes I've ever seen, mister.
And of my own creation. Terence O'Toole is the name. Sailor by profession.
Sailor? What are you doing around here?
Feeling the land. The fascination in all places, you know.
That's the way I feel. You seen the world?
Every inch of it. And sample the liquor in every waterfront saloon. Not that I'd be recommending that to you, lad.
I'm gonna see the world someday. I'm gonna hit every port.
Are you now?
I got the wanderlust.
Oh, is she beckoning you too, lad? The siren of the sea far off like the call of eternity? Well, for the moment, I think you better let eternity wait. Right now, I'd say a coffee mirror would best serve your purpose.
Are you looking for a place?
I'd be untruthful if I denied it.
Can you cook?
Can I cook? It's many of the shipboard passengers feasted on the delicacies of O'Toole.
Well, there's an opening right here as cook. Oh, it's not anything much, but like flapjacks and bacon for breakfast, or beans or jerky or...
Beans and jerky. Phew! It's the challenge of it I'll be savoring.
Oh, and there's something else important. The miners keep the gold with them at night, but it's kept in there during the day. And that's part of your job, to keep an eye on it.
It's a grave responsibility, it is, indeed.
Each man has his own pouch, but it's divided equally on Sundays. Now, if you're going to take on the job, Mr. O'Toole, well, I'll help you for a while till you get started.
Terence it is, lad.
Nat Miller.
Falstaff, we'll be staying on a bit. You handsome devil. Now, don't you go play acting on me. He's so weary he can't even show his joy.
Why do you call your mule Falstaff?
Shakespeare, me boy, Shakespeare.
I've done some of his reading, too. I want to write someday after I travel, so I have something to write about.
Well, it's what's in your heart you want to put on paper, boy. What you feel deep inside that you want to share with others.
You don't talk like nobody I ever knew. You ain't like nobody else.
Oh, many's the time I've said that to myself, boy, when I was swabbing out the galley. O'Toole, I'd say you're a very special man. There's nobody like you. But I've had a devil of a time convincing the rest of the world. Now, the fire is that believing. It waits patiently for the wood, while you and me stand jabbering here, the trusting, patient fire dies out.
Oh, you sure can do things with food.
And you've the appetite to appreciate the talent.
Well, how's it going, O'Toole?
Oh, you and your men will have to make that judgment, Mr. Long.
Oh, he's sure a good cook, and he doesn't need my help, right?
Well, your service is always welcome, Nat. But if you're pressing duties in the mine tomorrow, I'll not be objecting.
Well, we'll wait and see how it works out.
Tomorrow, lad. Mr. Long.
Well, maybe.
So you ran away from home, huh, lad?
Yeah. Well, I asked if I could go, but they said no. So I went on my own.
Nothing for you there, boy.
Oh, it wasn't that I don't care for my folks, because I do. I just had to get going. I had to begin my life. You know what I mean.
I know. I did the same thing myself a long time ago in a faraway place. And what I felt then is no different from your own feelings.
I want to make a big gold strike, and I want to write, and I want to sail around the world.
O'Toole and Miller, we'll go sailing the seas together. Drink to it, lad, huh?
I can really write, O'Toole. I can write a verse at the drop of the hat. I'll write about our adventures wherever we go. First, I gotta look out for my ma and pa and sisters. I want to get them a ranch, and I want to see them fixed proper.
It's my own hopes you're speaking, lad. I've no parents left to understand, but I have a sister. It's my own hopes you're speaking of. My own hopes, exactly. Step right up, gentlemen. It is a pleasure to serve you this grand and glorious morning.
Good breakfast, O'Toole.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Long. Would you like to be working in the mine today, boy?
Sure.
And why shouldn't you? If it's unequal I am to cleaning up a few dishes, my name is something other than Terence O'Toole.
Well, I could tell Dan, see what he says.
You have your pick and shovel?
Got everything the others got.
Well, then off with you, boy.
Oh, you sure you don't need my help with the dishes?
Well, now that you mention the matter. Scat.
He said he didn't mind doing the dishes alone.
Matt, we don't know anything about that man down there.
O'Toole's honest, really.
All right.
Snap right in two, Dan.
Well, I picked up some more when I was in town. They're down in the kitchen.
What are you doing here?
Well, I kept my bargain. Now you gotta cook. No reason why I can't mind.
You gonna trust our gold with that fancy-mouthed sailor?
Well, now, we're going to have to sometime or another, Ed, if he sticks around. Now, go on down and get yourself another pick handle.
shiny little things. Dirty.
Hey, Dad!
What's going on here? Dan, I caught him stealing gold. He was putting gold into the toes of his shoes.
Nobody ain't ever seen shoes like these. It's a fact, ain't it? Nobody here ain't never seen a pair of big-toed shoes like his. You know why? Because he had them special made to steal from miners like us. Now, we gonna work for our gold, but he's gonna take it.
You got anything to say for yourself, O'Toole?
It was the touch of the little gems I wanted is all.
You're a lying thief.
Well, how are you all so sure he ain't telling the truth?
Because I seen him.
Well, maybe you didn't see what you thought.
All right, all right. Go on, O'Toole.
You gentlemen who labor in the bowels of the earth to extract her treasures. Your work is difficult. It would be a foul deed I'd commit to rob you of your hard-earned gold. I stand innocent of charges.
I caught you taking it, and no highfalutin talk's gonna get you out of it. I'm in. What do you say?
Guilty.
Guilty. Terrence O'Toole, you've been found guilty by every rule and law of miners' equity. I sentence you to be hung by your neck until you are dead. Sentence will be carried out tomorrow at early candlelighting. Zach, time up.
You can't do that, Dan. He's innocent. O'Toole's innocent.
That's for your friend's resting place. Now dig it nice and deep so he ain't disturbed.
Why do I gotta dig it?
Because the men are working in the mine. Now, we each got a job to do, and this one just happens to be yours.
You want your friend to sit out here with the buzzards?
You never liked him from the first.
I knew what he was the minute I laid eyes on him. A fancy-mouthed crook.
All right, Ed, that's enough. Let's get to work. Matt, you keep a good eye on him. If he gives you any trouble, you just come up and get me. Come on, Zach.
There's gonna be a hanging around here, someone. Now, if he ain't here, we're gonna hang somebody else, you see?
It's hard, isn't it?
Ain't the digging that bothers me, O'Toole. Because it's your grave.
It's a fair trial I've had, boy. They allowed me to speak my piece.
You grateful to them for hanging you?
That I ain't. But it's many a land I've seen where a man is butchered like a chicken first. And the questions come later.
Don't make no difference, does it? They're gonna hang you anyway. And you're innocent.
Aye. Terence O'Toole has been falsely accused and wrongly condemned.
Of course you was. You never do anything like stealing. I kept telling them you're innocent.
Innocent? Dead.
Well, I ain't gonna let him do it, O'Toole.
Setting me free? Is that what you're about? What are you going to tell them?
I'll tell him you pulled my knife. And you knocked me down, and when I come to, you was gone.
Well, they'll not be accepting that.
You want to stay here and die?
I need your help. I'm not denying it. But I'm not going to let you hang in my place.
Well, I'm cutting the ropes, and you're gonna go.
Now, Nat! Are you going to set free a guilty man?
You'd have got your share when they divvy up on Sunday.
It was a base deed I committed. I'm not excusing it. But it takes many a share to buy a dowry. And the sea's in my blood, it's calling me. I couldn't wait any longer.
A dowry?
Aye, for my sister Molly. It's plain she is a figure and face, and she needs a dowry to get herself a man. Do you understand that, boy?
I think so.
Molly's all I've got. I was on my way to Tucson to see her.
Tucson? That ain't but a couple days from here.
Dublin's no further for all I see her now.
Can she cook?
Aye. Like the gods showed her. She can make biscuits so light they need holding down lest they float away.
I gotta see Dan!
O'Toole didn't give you a hard time, is he? He didn't get away, did he?
It's not that, Dan. Well, I was figuring, you ain't gonna have a cook once O'Toole's hung, right?
Well, not unless you figure on taking on the job again.
I ain't much of a cook.
Well, it would be a lot harder on O'Toole just feeding him a messy old flapjack.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With O'Toole hung and dead, well, we ain't gonna have nobody to cook the mouthwater and nourishing victuals that hard-working miners gotta have.
You ain't wrong about that, boy.
Well, I know where you can get the best cook in the whole world. As if the gods showed her how.
Her? A female?
A female. She can cook biscuits so light that you have to hold them down, lest they float away.
Where is she?
Not far, in Tucson.
How come you heard about her?
She's O'Toole's sister.
Nat, you wouldn't be trying to make some kind of a deal with me, would you? Like, say, a cook for O'Toole's life?
Ain't it worth it?
Well, I gotta admit, I ain't crazy about the idea of hanging somebody if I can figure out some other way to get justice done.
You mean to tell me you'd go all the way to Tucson for a female cook that don't exist?
How do you know she don't?
'Cause O'Toole invented her, 'cause O'Toole's a lying thief.
Dan, it won't hurt none to see.
Well, all right. But you tell that O'Toole, if he ain't got a sister there that wants to come up here, he's gonna get hung all right and real slow.
Days. You ought to be here by now. You were telling the truth, weren't you, O'Toole? I mean, you do have a sister in Tucson.
Aye, lad. Devil if it is. She may have met some man who married her without a dowry and took her off someplace.
Hey, Dan! You got her!
Miss Molly, Here's the gentleman I was telling you about. Gentlemen, this here's Miss Molly O'Toole.
Terrence? By the Almighty.
Get those ropes off of him.
Men were just having a little fun, Miss Molly. There was no harm intended.
No harm intended, Molly lass. Thank you, Mr. Long.
All right, O'Toole. Listen, we're going to have to rig up a place for our new cook, so y'all get busy.
Guess we're gonna have to spruce up for you, ma'am.
Mind if I carry your bag, ma'am?
I'll take that, Ed.
Molly, I want you to meet a very special friend of mine, Mr. Nat Miller, writer-to-be.
It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Miss Molly, could I help you over to the kitchen? I know you're tired after that 2-day trip, and that's about the only place we have for you to rest right now.
Sure, they make a handsome couple. You know, the good Lord did a mighty fine thing when he created the fairer sex. I've crossed many a water in my time, lad. But I'll tell you one thing. A woman, she can do more for a man than all the ships of the sea.
Now, there's China and Spain, and the shores of Maine, and other places I'd like to see. But a woman,
she can do more for a man than all the ships of the sea.
Nat composed other verses to go with O'Toole's chorus, and the miners sang them lustily that night to show Molly how truly important she was in their camp. The verses were sung at Dan's and Molly's wedding, too. And these were the first lyrics of the boy who was later to become famous as a writer of pioneer poetry, Joaquin Miller.
নতুন ভাবেই আজকে কিছু একটা হবে সেটা জানাতে মৌ আমাদেরকে একটু হেল্প করো।
আমি কি জানি? আর আমি যে জানি সেটাই তো আমি জানি না।
চলো আমরা একটু দুজন মিলে ট্রাই করি।
শিওর। নতুন দিন, নতুন পর্ব এবং সেই সাথে নতুন চ্যালেঞ্জ। কিন্তু চ্যালেঞ্জটা আসলে কি?
আজকে আমাদের নতুন করে চ্যালেঞ্জ শুরু হবে, জানি না কি হবে, দেখা যাক। গত দুটো পর্বে আমি খুবই খারাপ পারফরমেন্স দেখিয়েছি, আশা করি আজকে আমি ভালো কিছু করতে পারবো।
দুটি চ্যালেঞ্জ আমাদের অলরেডি হয়ে গিয়েছে। আমার কাজ, আমার প্রেজেন্টেশন নিয়ে শুরুতে আমি যেভাবে সবাইকে ইমপ্রেস করেছি আমি এটা ধরে রাখার চেষ্টা করছি।
নতুন ভাবেই আজকে কিছু একটা হবে সেটা জানাতে মৌ আমাদেরকে একটু হেল্প করো।
আমি কি জানি? আর আমি যে জানি সেটাই তো আমি জানি না।
চলো আমরা একটু দুজন মিলে ট্রাই করি।
শিওর।
ঠিক আছে, বলুন।
পূর্ণিমাপু, কোনো কি সমস্যা? আপনি ফিস ফিস করে কথা বলছেন কেন?
কি যেন বললে তুমি?
ফিস ফিস করে কথা বলছেন কেন? লাউডলি ভাবে শুনতে পাচ্ছি।
এই যে তোমার মুখ দিয়ে তো বেরিয়ে গেছে,
মানে ফিস ফিস।
রাইট।
মহামঞ্চ আসলে একটা রহস্যময় জায়গা, এটা একটা মরীচিকাই বলবো। যদি মনে হয় যে এটা হবে তবে সেটাই আগে হয় না, এবং যেটা মনে করি না যে আজকে হবে সেটাই হয়ে যায়।
সেরা রাধুনির এই মহামঞ্চে কোনো কিছু প্রেডিক্ট করে আসা যে আমি এটা নিয়ে প্রিপারেশন নিব, এটা আসলে আমার মনে হয় যে ভুল, কারণ সেটা গত দুইটা চ্যালেঞ্জে আমি বুঝতে পেরেছি আমি যেটাই ভেবেছি সেটার অপোজিটটা এসেছে।
আজকে আমাদের ফিশ নিয়ে কিছু একটা হচ্ছে।
ওকে, বাট ফিশ নিয়ে হবেটা কি?
মাছ তো শুনে নিলে, মাছে ভাতে বাঙালি, সেই মাছ দিয়েই তৈরি করতে হবে আজকে আমাদের স্পেশাল ডিশ।
বাট আমরা নর্মালি বাসায় যেভাবে রান্না করি, বাসার রান্না দিয়ে তো হবে না, সো আমাদেরকে দেশি ফিশ রান্না করতে হবে। দেশি মাছ দিয়ে আজকে আমরা রান্না করব, কিন্তু দেশি ফিশ দিয়ে বিদেশি রান্না করব। সো আজকে চ্যালেঞ্জের নাম ফিশ ফিউশন।
যখন শুনলাম যে আজকে আমাদের ফিশ ফিউশন হবে তখন শুনে একটু ভয় পেয়েছিলাম, তারপর ভাবছিলাম যে না, মেন্টর যেহেতু আছে উনি ভালো মতো এক্সপ্লেন করে দিলে আমি করতে পারবো ইনশাল্লাহ।
আজকে যখন টাস্কটা অ্যানাউন্স হলো যে ফিশ ফিউশন মানে দেশি মাছ দিয়ে একটা ফিউশন ডিশ করতে হবে, আমার তখনই আমার টিমে জিনাতের কথা মাথায় আসলো। আমি জানি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন নিয়ে তার আইডিয়াটা খুব কম।
প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জ উৎসবের স্বাদ এবং দ্বিতীয় চ্যালেঞ্জ স্বাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ, এই দুই চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে টপ 20 থেকে বটম 2 কিন্তু আজকে এই মঞ্চ থেকে এলিমিনেট হবে। আজকে আমাদের 10 জন প্রতিযোগী একজন করে আসবেন, আপনাদের রেসিপিগুলো কালেক্ট করবেন।
প্লিজ চলে আসুন আপনারা। এবার তো খুব আগ্রহ বেড়ে গেল কার কি রেসিপি সেটা জানার জন্য। সবাই সবার রেসিপি পেয়ে গেছেন, এবার আমাদের সবার আগ্রহ বেড়ে গেছে যে আপনাদের রেসিপিগুলো কি সেটা জানার জন্য।
প্রথমে আমরা জানতে চাইবো, উর্মি আপনি কি পেয়েছেন রেসিপি?
চিকেন পাই উইথ পেঞ্জেস, ক্রিমি মাছ অ্যান্ড সতে পিয়াজ।
এবার জানতে চাইবো শাফায়েতের কাছে।
আমি আজকে পেয়েছি স্পাইসড বিফ অ্যান্ড অ্যাপ্রিকট টেগিন উইথ টোস্টেড অ্যালমন্ড অ্যান্ড কুসকুস।
রূপা,
আমি আজকে পেয়েছি চিকেন পেপার বিফ, বক চই অ্যান্ড হোমমেড নুডলস রামেন।
জিনাত, আজকের কি আছে দেখি।
আমি আজকে পেয়েছি রোস্টেড টমেটো অ্যান্ড চিজ স্টাফ ক্রিস্পি চিকেন বেস্ট উইথ মাশরুম রিসোটো।
সাইমা, দেখি তোমার ভাগ্যে কি আছে।
আমি আজকে পেয়েছি লেমন গ্রাস স্কোয়ার্ট প্রন বলস উইথ প্রন বিস্ক ইন এ হোমমেড ব্রেড বোল।
অসিত, তোমার কি কি রেসিপি পেয়েছো একটু শুনি।
Spiced beef and date empandas with green pea hummus and tamarind glaze.
নেক্সট নাশিতা, আপনি কি রেসিপি পেয়েছেন আজকে?
আমি পেয়েছি সুইট অ্যাপেল অ্যান্ড ব্যানানা টফি পাই উইথ হানি অরেঞ্জ ড্যাটসন।
নসিন মুবাশিরা, কি রেসিপি পেয়েছেন আজকে?
আমি পেয়েছি স্পাইসি তেরিয়াকি চিকেন উইথ গার্লিক ব্রোকলি অ্যান্ড লেয়ার্ড ইন বাউ।
মুনিম, আপনি কি রেসিপি পেয়েছেন?
আমি আজকে পেয়েছি ডার্ক চকলেট অ্যান্ড চিলি মুজ ডার্ট উইথ স্ট্রবেরি কুলিজ অ্যান্ড ক্যারামেল পপকর্ন টপিং, কোকোয়া টার্ট শেল।
মুনিমকে নিয়ে আসলেই খুব টেনশনে আছি যে কোনোভাবে যেন মুনিম আজকে ভালোটা করে ফেলে, তো তাহলে হয়তো আমি আজকে টেনশন থেকে কিছুটা রিলিফ হব।
জাজেস, বাকি রয়েছে শুধু কুমো, এটা একটু আমি জানি।
আমি খুব এক্সাইটেড তার রেসিপি জানার জন্য।
আমিও। কুমো, আপনার রেসিপি কি?
হানি জিঞ্জার মিন্স বিফ অ্যান্ড ব্রকলি স্টির ফ্রাই উইথ ক্রিস্পি হোমমেড মোজারেলা নাচোস।
কুমু, কালকের রেসিপিটা আপনি দেখেছেন অ্যান্ড আজকের রেসিপিটা আপনার হাতে আছে, কোনটা মনে হয় বেটার করতে পারতেন?
গতকালকেটা আমার প্রেজেন্টেশন আমি করলে একটু অন্যভাবে করতাম, কিন্তু আমি ওইটাতে দুইটা জিনিসে একটু কনফিউজ ছিলাম, যার কারণে আমি করতে চাইনি এটা। আর আজকে নাচোসও আমরা সবাই পছন্দ করি এবং এইটাও আমি করতে পারবো।
নাইস, গুড লাক কুমু।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, গত পর্বের মতোই কুকিংয়ের জন্য থাকবে হলো 2 আওয়ার্স মানে 2 ঘন্টা, আর আমাদের রাঁধুনি গ্রোসারি শপের জন্য থাকছে 15 মিনিট, সবশেষে কস্টিং এবং ক্লিনিংয়ের জন্য থাকছে 15 মিনিট।
সবাইকে আবার একটু মনে করিয়ে দিতে চাই, আমাদের প্রথম চ্যালেঞ্জ উৎসবের স্বাদ এবং দ্বিতীয় চ্যালেঞ্জ ছাদের বিশ্ব ভ্রমণ। এই দুই চ্যালেঞ্জ মিলিয়ে টপ 20 থেকে বটম 2 কিন্তু আজকে এই মঞ্চ থেকে এলিমিনেট হবে।
আর এর সাথে আমি অ্যাড করতে চাই, আপনাদের আজকের চ্যালেঞ্জটা শুধু এটার জন্যই হবে না যে আমি এলিমিনেটেড হব না, আপনাদেরকে ফাইট করতে হবে টপ 9-এ যাওয়ার জন্য। কারণ আমি আগেও বলেছি, টপ 9-এ যখন যাবেন আপনাদের নেক্সট এপিসোডে, নেক্সট চ্যালেঞ্জে অ্যাডভান্টেজ থাকবে র্যাঙ্ক ওয়াইজ। কালকে থেকে ভালো হবে স্যার, আজকে ডু অর ডাই কিন্তু। হ্যাঁ
ইনশাআল্লাহ ভালো হবে।
আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে, অনলি 5 মিনিটস।
সাইমা কি অবস্থা?
আজকে আমি পাতুরি করেছি
নাইস,
ইলিশ মাছ আর কচু দিয়ে, আর একটা পিস করেছি ওই মান কচুটা দিয়ে।
কালকে থেকে ভালো হবে স্যার, আজকে ডু অর ডাই কিন্তু। হ্যাঁ
ইনশাআল্লাহ ভালো হবে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 10 মিনিট বাকি আছে। এই 10 মিনিটের মধ্যে কুকিং কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, কস্টিং, কিচেন ক্লিনিং এবং প্লেটিং। সো যত দ্রুত সম্ভব বাকি সবগুলো কাজ শেষ করুন।
আজকে কনফিডেন্ট মনে হচ্ছে সবাইকে। সাইমা আর লাকি আজকে তাদের ডিফারেন্সেস মানিয়ে নিয়ে একসাথে মোটামুটি ভালোই কাজ করতেছে। নিশাতে কাউন্টার দেখলাম একটা বিফের ডিশ করতেছে। আজকে কিন্তু নিশাতের টিম আর আপনার জানের টিম নেক টু নেক, অলমোস্ট সেম রেসিপি। চিংড়ি দিয়ে, কচুর ডগা দিয়ে একটা কারি টাইপ করতেছে, গ্রিন ইন কালার, অলমোস্ট সেম। সো ভালোই একটা কম্পিটিশন হবে তাদের মধ্যে।
সবাই কি মানে চিংড়ি নিয়ে খেলছে না?
মোটামুটি চিংড়ি নিয়েই। নাশিতারা একটা চিকেনের ডিশ করতেছে, আর নিশাদদের দেখলাম একটা বিফের ডিশ করতেছে। প্রেশার কুকারের ভিতরে দেখতে পাই না ভিতরে কি অবস্থা, বাট বিফ দিয়ে তারা রেসিপি করতেছে।
আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে, অনলি 5 মিনিটস। এই 5 মিনিটসের মধ্যে প্লেটিং কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, কস্টিং অ্যান্ড কিচেন ক্লিনিং। সো হাতের সময় একেবারেই কম, প্লিজ হারি আপ। ওকে, কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি। 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 and time's up.
সবচেয়ে বেশি এক্সাইটেড ছিলাম আপনাদের রেসিপি ট্রাই করার জন্য, বাট ফর সাম রিজন আজকের রেসিপিটা পারফেক্ট হয়নি।
আমি বলবো না খুব খারাপ, প্লেটিংটা খুব সিম্পলের মধ্যে ভালো লাগছে। ঘি ভাতটা আমার কাছে সবচেয়ে বেশি ইন্টারেস্টিং লেগেছে।
নারায়ণগঞ্জের নিশাদ, বরিশালের নওশীন।
আমাদের রেসিপি হচ্ছে আমরা করেছি লাল চালে ঘি ভাত, আর এখানে করেছি হচ্ছে চিংড়ি নারিকেলের থোড়ের ঝোল করেছি, আর সেটা দুজনেই করেছি মোচার বড়া।
আচ্ছা এইটা কি প্রনের যেটা করা হয়েছে কারি না পিসগুলো এরকম স্কোয়ার কেন করেছো
বাসাতে এরকম ঝোল করি তখন এই বাইক সাইজটাই করে করা হয়
একটু ক্রাঞ্চি হয় মানে থোড়ের যে একটু মানে কামড় দিলে একটু
সাধারণত হয় একটু পাতলা পাতলা স্লাইস এটা কিন্তু বেশ মানে কিউব একটা সাইজ বেশ ক্রাঞ্চিনেস না আর অনেক বেশি কি কি ফিশ
ফিশ ডিপটা দিয়েছি আমরা
বিফ কিমা দিয়েছো বিফ কিমা আর কলার মোচা
কলার মোচাটা আমরা হচ্ছে প্রথমে কলার মোচার ভিতরে তো একটা মানে এর মতো থাকে কষ থাকে বা যেটা থাকে এটার জন্য আমরা একটু হলুদ আর লবণ দিয়ে মাখায় রেখেছিলাম দেন হচ্ছে এটা একটু ব্লান্স করে তারপর ব্লেন্ড করে নিয়েছি সাথে একটু টেস্ট আনার জন্য আমরা অল্প পরিমাণ কিমাটা ইউজ করেছি
ভালো ছিল কিন্তু আমার কাছে কিউবটা মনে হয় যেন কিউবটা না দিয়ে পাতলা স্লাইসটা খেতে মুখে ভাল লাগে কিউবটা অনেক বেশি পরিমাণে ক্রাঞ্চিনেস আছে আর যেহেতু প্রনটা সফট দুটোর মধ্যে আমার লেমনের ফ্লেভারটা পাতার ফ্লেভারটা অসুবিধা লাগছে ওকে ম্যাম থ্যাংক ইউ তারপরে গুড ট্রাই হবে
টিম এফ আমি আজকে সবচেয়ে বেশি এক্সাইটেড ছিলাম আপনাদের রেসিপি ট্রাই করার জন্য বাট ফর সাম রিজন আজকের রেসিপিটা পারফেক্ট হয়নি
আমি আর কি বলবো মানে যেখানে আপনি টপ স্কোরার ছিলেন আর আপনি নিজেই আপনার পার্টনারকে বেছে নিয়েছেন আর আপনার অনেক সুযোগ সুবিধা ছিল সেখান থেকে দুজন মিলে দুজনের কম্বিনেশনে আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিংয়ে এই মহামঞ্চে এসে আরও একটু মানে থাকে না আশা বেড়ে যায় আপনাদের প্রতি সেই আশাটা বেড়ে গিয়েছিল আমি বলবো না খুব খারাপ প্লেটিংটা খুব সিম্পলের মধ্যে ভালো লাগছে ঘি ভাতটা আমার কাছে সবচেয়ে বেশি ইন্টারেস্টিং লেগেছে বড়াটা সল্টটা ব্যালেন্স হলে এটা খুবই একটা পারফেক্ট বড়া হতো কারণ এটার মধ্যে মনে হয় একটু লেমন পাতা দিয়েছেন তাই না একটু লেমন জেস্ট দিয়েছেন এটার ফ্লেভারগুলো আসছে মুখে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে জাস্ট সল্টিটা একটু বেশি হয়ে যাওয়াতে সব কিছু মিলিয়ে কেমন যেন একটা হয়েছে থ্যাংক ইউ
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে নিশাদ
থ্যাংক ইউ নিশাদ এবং নৌশিন
so tired. Thủy Trang Frui và đi có bơ không? Nho xanh táo Việt quất roi đỏ xoài tứ quý xoài tứ ký la Lạng Sơn tiểu hồng tươi ổi lê mật táo bưởi da xanh dưa chuột bao tử rau củ hỗn hợp Westbury cái gì vậy? Why do not understand? Không hiểu. Mổ hỏng rồi. Không phải đâu Bri. No, no, Bri, no. Đoạn vít đó là sao? Đoạn vít đó là sao? Căng thế nhẹ. Căng thế nhẹ. Reverse này. Season này. Ai đây? Ai đây? Rất căng ạ. MBB tất cả ngân hàng đều xuống. MSB, what? Bri ngân hàng. Vật liệu cơ bản, công nghệ tiêu dùng, công nghiệp, tài chính. Tài chính cái gì vậy? Dịch vụ tiêu dùng của thế giới di động này. IE1 là cái gì? MSN giá 72. Và Xuyên Hòa Phát 27,2. Ok Bri. Tự doanh, nước ngoài, bán Masan, mua Hòa Phát. Tiêu 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 tiêu. Forming. Một chữ rồng. Xóa độ chứ còn gì nữa. Nhọt. Chistana. Tiền linh pháo thủ vụ. Một chữ gì đây? Một chữ tiền. Cần một chữ tiền linh thùng và phận. Thế này đi ha. Mà thuật. Casadin nữa, chẳng liên quan gì nhau. Đây rồi, có liên quan rồi đấy. Dòng thợ săn này. Ok. kích 3 tên linh rồi. Can trưởng, đây can trưởng có ai? Một chủ viện Ari ạ, hồi lúng đấy. Đường nung đi cho các chơi. Nhận một tàu với một cóc mo. Ui, cái này đi. Ẩn chính ạ. Ẩn chính. Ẩn chính bảo hộ cái gì vậy? Này đi. Bán. Này đi, ok. Cái này đi, ok buddy. Yes sir. Không ăn thua. Bảo hộ ẩn chính.